Okay, this video is meant to help you understand how to complete the assignment in Module 5, which is Connections and Reflections. So read the introduction, and then you're going to work on the reflection essay. Again, much like the other papers that we've done, you'll send me an advanced copy to give you feedback. So the reflection essay, if I click on it, you'll see, or if you click on it rather, you'll see what it's about. So you're going to respond to the following questions in a reflective essay. Throughout your essay, provide actual examples from our major assignments, class activities, and your experience doing the research and writing. Show how you developed as a reader, writer, and researcher. So it's not good enough that you just say what you did. You need to point out specific examples from assignments in the class. Okay, that's going to be really key. If you just say things that you experienced, you're going to end up with a very low grade on this assignment and you'll be really disappointed. You want to point to certain examples from your own writing, from things that you've done in this class. Okay? So this is 2 to 3 pages. It should be set up in MLA style, just like we've done. So the first part, what is about writing in the disciplines. What are the significant differences between the humanities, social sciences, and natural sciences? Are there similarities between them? How well do you believe you've become conversant with all 3 major disciplines in the course? I would write a paragraph on that. And then I would write another paragraph on this next point. Reflect on your specific experience with writing in each of the disciplines. Examine why the disciplines vary based on audience and purpose. Again, you should go back to the first module, take a look at that PowerPoint again. All of that stuff should help kind of jog your memory about the different disciplines and the different audience and the different purpose that people have when they're writing in these different genres. And then answer the question, did you find writing in one discipline more challenging than the others, or one in which you connect them more easily? And explain your answer with specific examples. So you need to point out, I thought that writing in this discipline was much easier because of these reasons. Maybe it was easier to use a certain kind of language, and then give an example of you using that language from your previous paper. Or maybe you thought it was really difficult to do the social science one because of the structure or something. Well, describe what kind of structural elements you had to include. You give us specific examples. That's what is needed. Part 2, research and reading in the disciplines. What successes and challenges did you experience in the research process as you prepared for the major assignments in the course? Again, support your response about what you learned about structure, language, and reference, and give examples. Okay, and then the last is personal growth. Again, try and give examples based on the work that you have submitted. Okay, so you're planning on writing a well-developed essay according to these prompts. Sometimes students will ask things like, can I create headings in this assignment? MLA often doesn't use headings, but they can use them. So if you want to use a writing in the disciplines heading and you can even include the part 1, the part 2, and the part 3 part, that's totally cool. Just make sure it's MLA style. And another question that students often ask is, well, if I'm pointing out details from my own work earlier in the course, how do I cite myself? Well, you do it just like you would as if it was a different author. You end up putting your own last name in the parentheses in the citations. Or you say something like according to, and then you give your last name, and then you quote yourself. And then at the very end, on the works cited page, you format it with your last name, comma, your first name, period, the title of the assignment, and so forth, just like you would any other resource. Okay? So you're going to write that, you'll submit it to me for an instructor review by the appropriate date. I'll give you feedback on it, and then you'll do the then you'll do the final draft. Okay? So send me an email if you have any questions.